Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Civil Study Nepal. In this video, we will discuss about another numerical related to Castigliano theorem. In this numerical, using second Castigliano theorem, we determine the slope at point A using the Castigliano theorem in this beam. So let us start the numerical step by step. Solution here, let us redraw this figure. This is hinge support, this is roller support, C, B, A, D. At point D, 50 kN load is acting, whereas at point C, 10 kN load is acting. Here, this is hinge support, and we know at hinge support there acts two reactions. One vertical, let it be as R1, one horizontal. Let it be as HA. Here at point B there is a roller support, and we know at roller support only one reaction is acting, that is vertical reaction. Let it be as RB. So here if R be the number of reaction, then R is equal to, we can count it in figure, 1, 2, 3. So number of reaction is equal to 3. Also, if ds is the degree of static indeterminacy, so ds is equal to R minus number of available equation of equilibrium. So here R is equal to 3. 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. So this is not indeterminate structure, and we can calculate the reaction using available equation of equilibrium. Next, always keep remember that to calculate deflection at any point we use dummy force or imaginary force, but to calculate slope at any point we use dummy moment or imaginary moment at that point. According to this question, we have to calculate the slope at point A. So let us apply a dummy moment in anti-clockwise direction. That is, if m0 is the dummy moment, so let us apply dummy moment at point A. To calculate slope we use dummy moment, and to calculate deflection we use dummy force or imaginary force at that point. Let us keep it in mind. So the next step is calculation of reaction. Calculation of reaction. Here let us take moment about point B. So according to equation of equilibrium, summation of mb is equal to 0. So first RA will rotate this figure, we can see in figure, and if you feel difficult to analyze this, then you can, if this is the point B and this is the reaction RA, so on applying RA we can see in figure that this is moving in clockwise direction, and on moving from left to right we know clockwise moment is positive. So here RA into, here in figure we can see perpendicular distance is 5 meter, so RA into 5. Also if this is point B, and at point B we have to calculate moment, and this is 50 kN load, then this will rotate this figure like this, that is in anti-clockwise direction, and we know on moving from left to right anti-clockwise moment is taken as negative. So minus 50 into, in figure we can see perpendicular distance is 2.5 meter from D to B, so let us take it distance as 2.5 meter. Also m0 is acting in anti-clockwise direction, so also take it as minus, that is m0. Next here if this is point B and this is 10 kilonewton force acting at C, then this will rotate this figure like this, that is in clockwise direction. We can see here, if this is the point B and 10 kilonewton force is acting at C, on applying 10 kilonewton force at point C, this force will rotate in this direction. So let us take it as and perpendicular distance. In figure we can see perpendicular distance is 10 kilonewton. So plus 10 into 2 is equal to 0. On calculating we get RA is equal to m naught plus 105 divided by 5, and direction is upward. Also another available equation of equilibrium that we have is summation of Fy is equal to 0. Take upward direction as positive. So here in figure we can see RA is acting in upward direction, so let us take it as positive. RA plus RB minus 50 minus 10 is equal to 0. So replace the value of RA, that is m naught plus 105 divided by 5 plus RB is equal to 60. On calculating we get the value of RB as RB is equal to 195 minus m naught divided by 5, that is the value of RB. In next step, what we have to do, we have to calculate the slope at point A. So according to Castigliano-second theorem, let us analyze the calculation in table. First portion, next EI, origin, limit, m, del m by del m naught. Here in figure we can see there is 3 portion, that is if this is point D, then AD is a portion, DB is a portion, and BC is a portion. So let us write, that is first portion is AD, second is DB, third portion is BC. Here in question EI is constant throughout the figure. So for portion AD EI is constant, for portion DB EI is constant, for portion BC EI is constant. So now our next is origin. So in portion AD let us assume A as origin. Also in portion DB let us assume B as origin. In portion BC let us assume C as origin. Next, limit. In figure we can see in portion AD our limit is 0 to 2.5. In portion DB we can see our limit is 0 to 2.5. In portion BC we can see our limit is 0 to 2. Next, what we have to calculate here, let us put RA is equal to m naught plus 105 divided by 5. Also RB is equal to 195 minus m naught divided by 5. Now let us calculate the bending moment in each portion separately. So at first let us calculate bending moment in portion AD. Let us take a section at a distance of x from origin A. In figure what we can see, this RA reaction, that is m naught plus 105 divided by 5, will rotate this figure in anti-clockwise direction. If this point is the origin and this is taken at a distance x, so in figure, if RA be the reaction, this is the RA, let us apply. On applying, we can see this is rotating in clockwise direction, and on moving from left to right, clockwise movement is positive. So let us take, that is m0 plus 105 divided by 5 into distance, and our distance is, our perpendicular distance is x. So multiplying x, here m0 is acting in anti-clockwise direction, so on moving from left to right, we know anti-clockwise direction is taken as negative. That is the bending moment in portion AD. Similarly, let us calculate the bending moment in portion DB. Here in portion DB, B is our origin, so let us calculate the bending moment in portion DB. Here RB will rotate, here B is origin, so we have to move from right to left, so take anti-clockwise moment as positive and clockwise moment as negative. This reaction RB will rotate this figure in anti-clockwise direction. Let us take at a x distance, then we can calculate it as 195 minus m0 divided by 5 into x minus. Here in figure, what we can see, this is 2 meter and section is taken at x distance from B, so this force will rotate this figure in clockwise direction, and we know on moving from right to left, clockwise direction is negative, so 10 into perpendicular distance is 2 plus x. In figure we can see 2 plus x. Next, for portion BC, here in portion BC, what we have C is taken as origin. In portion BC, C is taken as origin. Let us take at x distance a section, so 10 will rotate this figure in clockwise direction, and we know on moving from right to left, clockwise moment is negative, so for portion BC minus 10x, 10 into x, and moment is taken as negative. Next, del m by del m0. So on derivating with respect to m0, we get here 1 by 5 x minus 1. Also here we get, on derivating with respect to m0, 1 by 5 x. This is the constant term, that is there is no any terms like m0. So on derivating this term with respect to m0, we get our derivative as 0. Now our final step is, using second formula, we can calculate the slope at point A. So use formula slope at A, that is theta A, according to Castigliano's second theorem. We know limit 0 to L m del m by m del m0 dx by pi. So let us apply this formula for each portion. First for portion AD, we can see for portion AD we apply here 1 by EI is taken outside. For portion AD we can see limit is 0 to 2.5. M we can see m0 plus 105 divided by 5 into x minus m0. Also in figure, that is m del m by del m0, what we can see, that is 1 by 5 x minus 1, also dx. Also for portion dB, 1 by EI is taken outside. Our limit is 0 to 2.5. That is our limit. So our limit is 0.0 to 2.5. Let us put the value of m, and here we can see the value of m is 195 m naught divided by 5 into x minus 10 into x plus 2. Here in this table we can see del m by del naught is equal to minus 1 by 5 x into dx, and 1 by ei is taken outside. But for portion BC, what we can see in portion BC, del m by del m naught is equal to 0. So whole portion will becomes, on multiplying with 0, whole portion will becomes 0. So let us calculate. Here what we see, m naught is our dummy moment. So here m naught is dummy moment. M naught is dummy moment. And what trick we have, that is at last we put dummy moment is equal to 0 to calculate slope, and to calculate deflection we put dummy force is equal to 0. So on putting dummy moment is equal to 0, we will get 1 by ei, theta is equal to, limit is 0 to 2.5, 105 divided by 5 into x minus m naught into x by 5 minus 1 dx, and for other portion 1 by ei, limit is 0 to 2.5, 195 by 5 195 by 5 into x minus 10 into x plus 2 is multiplied by minus 1 by 5 x dx, and for other portion, that is BC, 0. On calculating we get, you can also calculate it using calculator. You can also calculate this integration portion on using calculator. So let us start this calculation. Here m naught is 0. So on calculating, finally we get theta A is equal to 61.46 divided by ei. You can also calculate this using calculator or manually applying simple rule of integration. Finally, thank you for watching my video. If you want to watch video related to this topic, then click on the I button and watch the video. You can also visit my channel. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my video.